Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
My name is Diana.
And my name is Diana.
And welcome to the Double Diana's podcast.
Double Diana's podcast.
Woo!
There are two of us.
There's two of us, if you hadn't figured that out
There's
yet.
two Dianas.
Two Dianas.
We're both named Diana.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
We both have cats.
We both have cats. We're both fiber artists.
Uh-huh. And fiber art teachers.
And fiber art teachers.
Yes. And just
what else? There's got to be
all
more.
around cool people.
We both
have an older brother.
We both have an older brother.
We never talked about that.
We
and
haven't.
It's true, we do. That's funny.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, so this is our intro episode.
Yes, we're here to share with you about the podcast, why the heck we're making this podcast, what to expect, and yeah, more fun things like that.
Yeah. Well, we also want to tell you guys how we met and how Double Diana's became a brand.
Into existence. Yeah. Literally a brand.
Literally a brand. Okay, so you want to start?
I can start. And
yeah,
you want to jump in when
I'll just jump
you feel
in.
ready.
Yeah.
So back in 2019, I guess probably.
Yeah.
So I went to grad school and Diana was an undergrad at Kent State University.
Kent State
Shout
University in Ohio.
In Ohio. And I was a graduate student in the textiles program.
And I was an undergraduate student, technically in sculpture, but I took fiber classes like late junior year, going into my senior year. And it was too late to change my major, but I was like hooked.
Right.
Hooked on craft. I learned all about craft and yarn, and now it runs my whole universe.
That's right.
That's right. And we were in a class too. We like knew of each other for a while.
Yes.
Because our names are Diana.
Exactly.
So there was an instant connection.
Absolutely. And I feel like, within a school of art, it's never a huge community.
Yeah.
And I feel like we tended to run with the same people as well.
Definitely.
Hi, Jellybean.
Jelly.
Jellybean is Diana's beautiful, handsome boy.
Yes, this is my cat, Jellybean. He loves to have attention.
He's so handsome.
He's never jumped. Attention.
Yeah, he's never jumped up here. I think while we've been, he brought a little string toy, demanding that we play with him instead of actually do what we came here to do.
I know, Jellybean. Anyway, so we were in a class together.
We were. It was
Textile Arts and Gender.
Textile Arts and Gender. That's terrible that I forget that.
Oh, that's okay. It was the best class ever. We learned how to...
Such a good class.
We learned how to knit, crochet, and embroider in that class.
With our fabulous instructor, Trey. We love you, Trey.
We love you,
Shout out to Trey.
We hope you're listening, Trey.
You better be listening.
You better be listening, Trey, because you are the reason we're here.
That's right. That's right. You helped bring us together.
Yeah. He's the reason that I have such a passion, honestly, for craft.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't know about craft, the history of it, like the way that it's so meaningful in terms of women and art.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I hated art history classes in college
because they get a little monotonous unless we're going to talk about. I want to talk about ancient stuff. Okay, I took a Mayan art history class that was superb.
Okay.
When I was an undergraduate.
Cool.
But yeah, I think the craft art history is so much more interesting than anything. I don't want to talk about painting anymore.
And I'm sorry, why is all other art history only about men?
It's so common. It's so common.
Only
White
about
men.
Stupid
white men.
Freaking men.
Yes.
And Trey opened me up to it's women, dude. Women have been making I thought that craft was this, offensive, not
for sure
to be taken seriously,
because that's how it's become presented now. If you're a crafty person, that means you just have hobbies that include sewing,
right? It's and it's just a hobby. It's not taken seriously.
It's not important. It's not high art, art with a capital A, if you will.
And that's very intentional because it is what they call women's work.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
It's but that class opened. It made us best friends.
That's right.
in that class we got our little nicknames.
We did.
There was 2 Dianas, so
we had to differentiate.
So you became Big D and I became Lil D.
That's right. And yeah, because it wasn't enough to just use our last initials. That's not fun at all. Not interesting.
How do you feel about being Big D?
I love being Big D. I love being Big D.
I love being Lil D.
It's so perfect for us.
I know it is.
It really is.
You're like Big D.
Got some Big D. Oh my God. Yeah, we were just shaking our titties around. If you're not watching,
we're okay. So,
which can I just say, why do we have to watch podcasts?
I don't know.
Because this is essentially radio. Like this,
I know.
This is what radio is now.
That's true.
But we're gonna attack you from all fronts. So YouTube, watch out.
YouTube, watch out. It's this is the world we live in. I want to talk about the podcast because, well, I think first we should say that then we both moved to Denver. I'm from here. I'm from Parker, Colorado.
Parker.
Yeah, and we both graduated in the pandemic.
We did. 2020 was our last semester.
2020.
Everything shut down.
Everything was awful.
All of our art final exhibitions were canceled.
I had to finish my my weavings in my apartment.
Same.
We dragged the loom
into
my apartment.
I did too. It was awful.
Yeah, it was really rough.
It's not fun.
It was really rough. So I moved back home. I was planning on going to LA after college because I had an internship.
Wow. Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I had an internship in 2019.
Oh, that's right.
And I met a bunch of people. So I was planning on just going to LA, whatever. But that couldn't happen. I just moved back in with my parents in Parker, Colorado, which is how I became a video editor.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it all worked out.
You also made some videos while you were in college. So it wasn't even surprising that you did that as a career move.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I definitely was only in sculpture because I wanted to make videos, and sculpture is only
it's open enough.
Yeah, you don't have to do a specific medium.
Right.
You don't have to use ceramics or have to use yarn or have to use paint.
Just it's working in space and thinking about art in that way.
Yeah. So I can make video art. I taught myself how to be a stop motion. I taught myself stop motion.
They're so cool.
In college.
Guys, they're so cool.
Oh my God.
Those are so fun. Those are my favorite pieces that you did, I think. Besides your textile work. Obviously.
Well, my textile work is now my main thing because I kind of got bored with the stop motion. But that's what I was going to do in LA. I was going to go try to be a stop motion person. But after college, I was so burnt out on being my own, trying to make my whole own thing. I just wanted health insurance and
seriously
a 9 to 5. And so
plus it was just so hard to do much, especially self-employment right after
right in the pandemic,
right during the pandemic. That was I also moved back home to Texas for a year. And I taught middle school art, which was horrible. It was not for me. I commend the people who teach middle school kids because they were terrible.
That sounds truly awful.
And it's funny because I've taught middle school before, but it was in Japan. And I was teaching them English, and it was such a different experience. They were much nicer there. Well, not that there weren't bad kids. There were definitely some bad kids. One kid, I remember at the first school I was at, he was just a punk. And he got up and pulled his shorts down to show off his leopard boxers. And I was like, what is happening? I was like, you're 11. Stop.
That's insane. That's so weird.
Insane.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I was in Texas. So I did that for a year and I hated it. It was the most stressful job I've ever had. And which there's a lot of circumstances why it was like that, but we're not going to get into that today, at least. Maybe another time. But, and there are some GEM students, obviously. But then I went back to Kent to teach. I was teaching the felting class, and then I taught a fabrics course within the fashion school. And then I broke up with my significant other at the time, and I was like, I want to move to Colorado. I already had friends in Denver, Diana being one of them.
Yeah.
And well, then before I left, I met my now husband. Greg.
Shout out Greg,
husband. So we knew each other for 4 months, and then I told him I wanted to move to Denver because I didn't want to live in Ohio anymore. He was ready to get out of Ohio, and then we both got jobs and we moved out here. So it worked out.
Hell yeah.
And now it's 3 years later.
Yeah. Well, then we got, I remember this. We got coffee.
I remember our first.
I know.
I do too.
It was really cute. We got coffee and you told me that you were working at this like little art center.
Yeah.
Like, teaching classes.
Yep.
And you were like, and then I'm about to teach like the tufting class and I have to teach myself how to tuft.
Yes.
And I was like, girl, that's what I do.
Yeah.
That's like my main thing now. I taught myself how to tuft rugs after
that's right.
college.
Yeah. And she's amazing at it.
Oh,
by the way. You're
I made this pillow.
She sure did. She's holding up a pillow to the camera if you're not watching. Yeah.
But yeah, so then you got me the teaching job at Wash Heights.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're both teaching there.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
And it's so exciting. And then we got the amazing opportunity to curate a fiber show together.
We did. It was such an awesome show.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
It was like we invited all of our favorite textile artists
we did.
all over the country and London.
Yes, we had a couple people from London. We had a lot of people from Ohio just because we had a lot of contacts there.
Cool. That's where our art people are, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. But it was such a cool show.
It was so awesome. And that kind of was when we started hanging out more because we met like weekly-ish.
Yeah, so we did, to talk about the show and just because we curated all the pieces, we hung the show.
Mm-hmm.
So we curated the layout of the exhibition itself. We helped do a bunch of promotional stuff.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
It was so fun to be like, love the Dianas.
That's right. Yes, we would be like, like love Diana XOXO.
XOXO.
Little gossip
the Dianas.
girl.
It's just so fun. So it kind of became like, we want to make this something bigger. Like we love hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
We love that we're both Diana and have so much in common.
Yeah.
And like it's just so funny that like fiber artists I feel like are really rare in the world.
Mm-hmm. Although I feel like I'm meeting more of them, but at the same time, it does feel like a very small world because I tend to meet people who know other people who know other people who like we all know each other.
It's like a
somehow.
Niche. It's like definitely like there's a lot of artists, but like there's when you find a fiber artist and you have passion for fiber arts and everything like yarn, it's like special.
It's so special.
It's just so fun that we have that in common.
Yeah.
And we're both Diana. I just
literally it was. I mean, the brand was already laid out before us.
So we were like, what can we do? How can we make a podcast?
Mm-hmm.
I think we've talked about making a podcast for like a few years.
I think since we first met and we were like big D, little D. And I was like, that's like a podcast in the making. And then it was just kind of in the ether for a while until it's.
And we were like, what can we talk? What are we going to talk about though? Like art, I guess. What are we going to do?
Art, cats.
We both have cats. Like, I don't know. So we just decided to start it and to not be perfect about it and to kind of like explore it as we go.
Yeah, I think both of us learn by doing. Yeah. That's how I learn best. I cannot sit out and make a full plan because I'm like, there's so many unknown factors and we just had to feel it out as we made discoveries.
Exactly. Like, so we've actually been recording for like maybe 6 months.
That long?
I think so.
Has it really?
I think it's been like since like January, February.
I thought it was more like March.
I don't know.
Regardless, it's been months.
It's been more than
it's been months of us recording.
It's at least 4 or 5 months.
At least 4 months.
At least
if
4
not
months.
More than that.
I mean, it's been a while. So our first few episodes, we might not show you until later. Like we might release them as like special episodes.
That's true. Yeah, like special topic episodes. Yeah,
because we found what we're gonna really do for the podcast like recently. So we wanted to release like a little trailer intro.
Yes, welcome to the pod. This is the vibe.
Double Dianas.
Double Diana.
So what we're gonna do?
Yeah. So why should you listen to us?
It's craft. It's community. It's comedy. It's culture.
It's cats.
It's cats.
Yes. So we realized we had to talk about the craft arts since
we have to.
It's a huge passion that we both share. We both have studied them academically. We both practice them now.
Yes.
So we're going to talk just about, we're going to have, Diana's fixing my microphone.
There you go.
Okay, perfect. As I told her earlier, I'm just the talent.
You're just a talent. I can do all the tech.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's another thing. I'm interrupting your thought process with another one.
That's how it goes.
We also are very compatible in what we're good at. We were just talking about this before we recorded today.
Yes.
I'm going to do all the editing because I'm an editor.
That's right.
And I'm not good at planning.
I'm going to come up with our outlines for episodes.
She's gonna post stuff and
I will post.
Keep me on track.
That's
and I'll just do all the
But I feel like you're doing the hard work. Like editing.
Really, I think you're doing the hard work.
See,
this is why we're doing it together.
Exactly.
And we already go on so many tangents. Like we
do.
Even in this little intro, we had a plan. We had bullet points.
Most people's trailers for podcasts are like 2 minutes tops. This one's going to be like a
welcome
half
to the
hour
podcast. Here's what it's going to be. My favorite podcasts are podcasts where like they just yap.
I like where there's yapping. I mean, that's part of why I listen to it. You have to like the hosts.
You do.
You have to like their voice because there are podcasts I'm like, this sounds awesome, but I literally turned it off because I was like, I can't stand listening to their voices.
Oh God, now I'm self-conscious.
You know, it's just gonna happen.
It's okay if you don't like my voice.
You're gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. You know, that's just how it is.
How it is.
It's why we like different music, I think.
Right.
Because you like a certain kind of sound. It's like everyone has a type for everything in a certain way.
Well, who wouldn't love us? We're so charming.
I know.
And like, yeah, I like the podcast where they have a structure and I'm there for like a reason, but they also just like get into like silly little tangents.
Yes.
So that's like very much us.
We have a loose structure. I feel like we're both people who need we need structure.
Yeah.
But there's got to be a lot of room for play within that structure.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Like we have to be free, but also like, I need some structure.
A little bit.
That's why you compliment me well, because you give me structure.
It's so funny because I like. Oh,
sorry.
Oh, we're fixing that. Okay, I'm not going to move my shoulder from now on. So, I talk about this with my therapist because I struggle with routine, but it's something that I need.
I literally talk to my therapist about that every week.
So me being the one to like integrate the routine, I think is so funny.
Well, when someone else is expecting it from you, that's when it actually happens for me.
No, that's actually true. Like, it's like if someone holds me accountable other than myself,
yes,
that's the biggest
like
help.
I'll do it. Like if I'm the person who makes the deadline for myself, like that's fake.
No, it's fake because I'm going to be like, well, I'm tired today and or I need to do this other thing today. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, so we can hold each other accountable and make it happen.
But accountability, something else we're doing on this podcast is we are coming up with craft goals for ourselves.
Yeah. Also, we're going to be crafting while we're podcasting.
That's right. We're going to be knitting. We're going to be crocheting, maybe weaving,
maybe
coil baskets,
maybe cross stitch.
Even.
Actually, cross stitch would be the best.
I have a cross stitch that I need to finish, so I'm gonna bring it.
We're gonna do buddy knit.
We're knitting a sweater together. It's already in the works.
We are.
And
oh my God, so we're gonna talk about our crafting goals. We're gonna make goals for the year and like track our progress.
Yeah, we're gonna check in. It'd even be fun. I'm just thinking of this now.
Yeah.
If listeners want to jump in on our projects, we could share what we're doing.
Yes, that would be so fun. I also really, really, really want to make a Patreon.
Yes.
And absolutely. I want a feature of the Patreon to be talking about like my dating life.
Yep, we're gonna get into
I feel like that's a little
dirty
too much.
details.
That's a little stressful.
It's a little much for every
But if you pay
every day.
If you pay me, I'll tell you the tea.
That's right. That's right. It's gonna be called The Dirty Details.
The Dirty Details. Yeah.
Since I'm a married woman now.
Well, you can talk about anything you want to. Maybe past relationships.
I can talk about past things.
You can talk shit about Greg if you want.
Oh, I'm kidding. You know,
never. Greg's perfect. I'm so sorry I even said that.
Oh God. No, he's literally perfect.
Oh,
he's the best.
Well, we can talk
we'll
about
gab about that, but
my crazy life of
Diana has a way more interesting dating life anyway, and I'm very excited to get into it.
I do it for the plot. That's,
absolutely.
That's literally, I have so many stories, and everyone's like, Diana, what are you doing? And I'm like, listen, you should thank me because I have this crazy story to tell.
Exactly. it's for the memoir.
I have so many crazy date stories.
Crazy.
It's insane. It's
crazy.
Like silly.
We even recorded a podcast about bad dates, which you guys look out for that one.
That's going to be a special episode. That's not going to be one of the first ones, but we did record it.
But it will be released at some point.
Yeah, you might, since you, for the first like 10, 15, maybe you might just hear like pop culture references that are like so old, like so last year.
Yeah,
like,
they're going to be, man. Anyway, it's fine, guys.
It's gonna be fun. You know what? I think a big thing that I wanted to get out in this intro episode is that we wanted to just start and have it not be perfect, because if we wanted it to be absolutely perfect, we weren't ever gonna do it. It wasn't
gonna happen.
And that's, I feel like, something that I'm trying to do in everyday life. Just like be half-ass more things.
Half-ass more things, absolutely. Because look, perfectionism is a disease.
Yeah.
And the cure is the half-ass.
Exactly. Like,
because it's just,
we just want to do it. So we're just going to do it. Is it filmed with an iPhone, and does it look not
that's
like the most incredible perfect? Yeah. Okay.
But also that's part of the charm.
That's part of the charm. And you can watch us grow. In these episodes, we're going to we find what the podcast is about. So what you're about to hear in the next episodes, we're going to discover what if we did this? Ooh, what if we did this?
Yeah. So a lot of exploration, which is fun because that's what life is about. We're exploring
and you can follow us on our
finding things out.
Podcast journey. I do want to credit my favorite podcast ever is Books Unbound. And they do this. So they are a book podcast, obviously, and they make reading goals every year and then track them, and they have this huge massive spreadsheet where they track all of their reading.
Amazing, which we will not be doing.
Well, I want a fucking spreadsheet.
You want to make a spreadsheet?
I'm gonna do the spreadsheets. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay, great. That's beyond my planning.
I'll make this. Well, my friend Christy is a spreadsheet girl, and I told her that I need her to help me with this.
No, she can make us a spreadsheet.
But anyway, the Books Unbound, they analyze they analyze every book they've read and put them in little graphs based on they track is the author female or male? Is what year is it from? How much of percentage of my reading year was X, Y, or Z?
Yeah. Female. Oh, that's so exciting.
Isn't it so fun?
That is really interesting.
I don't know how we would categorize it, but I do just want to
figure it out though.
Yeah, I do want to give credit to that podcast for the whole tracking our craft projects.
Yeah. Just the inspiration for that, for making that part of our podcast. We're going to have monthly check-ins and talk about our process and whatever project we're doing, what's coming next, all that good stuff.
Means to us. There's a whole, we both do it. It's how do we not monetize our hobbies?
Yeah. It's what does that look like because we're both professionals, I mean, we have done commissioned work, we've exhibited our own work, and, how does that fall into our lives? How does it manifest in our life financially or just for personal growth and interest?
Yeah. Cause craft is something for me, it's all about the process. The process holds you just as much as the physical object does. You know what I mean?
And I think that's most. So, and we'll talk more about this, but of all the craft arts, fibers and textiles is just one facet, and all of the fields really are so process based. And I love how you said the process holds you as much as the object.
That's how I feel. That's why I love it. That's why I fell in love with it, because I feel like art, I am a creative person, obviously. It's like in my soul, but it's so hard to show up every single day and be creative, especially when you have to make money doing it.
Exactly. Yeah.
And like, I hate a blank piece of paper. Like that, I literally went through all of art school not taking one painting class because I just like that's not my. That's just not. That's why I avoided art for so much of my life, because that's not what interests me.
Or how you express yourself, because there's this false narrative that to be creative you have to be able to draw.
Yeah.
And it's not true.
It's not true.
Creativity comes in so many forms, but also like artistic expression comes in so many forms. And because I find have been teaching for 10 years now, a lot of, especially younger people, younger kids, like don't feel creative because they can't draw. And so it's been really fun to introduce the craft arts, particularly weaving, because that's my specialty, and to see what students start to get really engaged with that when they didn't get engaged with like maybe, self-portraits or, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, a lot of the boys will get really interested.
I love that.
And that is really exciting to me.
Boys especially need to be introduced to this, to craft. I feel like
absolutely,
since it's like has a lot to do with women historically, so maybe it's like become maybe something that seems more like
what your grandma does. Yeah.
Right. It's just not fair, because I love it so much and I want everyone to experience it.
I know, right?
I mean, the reason that I fell in love with it was I learned how to weave, obviously, in college. Maybe not obviously. I learned how to weave in college. That's what you do when you take a fiber class. You learn how to weave.
You learn how to weave.
And like, you have to make, at the end of the day, a structurally sound object.
Yeah.
Like you are weaving. There's rules. There's steps.
Cloth.
You're constructing
so cool.
Cloth. So I could just like surrender to the process in a way that allowed my brain, in the way that it is creative, to like explode. Like all I could think of suddenly, I'm getting chills. Like all I could think about, and all of the decisions, like the creative decisions I had to make, were all based around color and texture.
The two best things ever.
And I have color synesthesia and time synesthesia. Maybe we'll make an episode about that.
Didn't we talk about it in an episode? I'm pretty sure we did, actually.
Yeah. Well, I mean, color is like all of my feelings.
Color is life.
The way that I express myself is mainly through color.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Because we do an episode on blue and pink.
Yeah, we do. Oh,
so
fun.
Something important to know about us is we love pink. We are pink girls.
We are pink girls.
We are pink girlies.
I feel like blue is maybe my like secondary like balanced color.
Mine is green.
Yeah.
Like pink and green is my favorite combo. But like pink and blue
is my favorite combo.
Yeah.
So I think our branding is more like pink and blue green.
Yes, exactly.
It's like
it's very pink
teal. Pink and teal. It's a combination of us.
Exactly.
I love it. I love us so much.
I do too.
What was I going to say? I had a good thought and then I lost it.
Oh, I hate when that
I don't know, whatever. Craft is important because you can surrender to the process. Yep. It's just like everything else I love in life. Like swing dancing is the same thing. I'm a swing dancer, and like you can just, when I'm following someone, like I don't have to make any of the decisions.
No,
I can just surrender to the thing.
You just get into it.
Yeah, it like makes me like very present in the moment, because I have to like listen to that person in a way that's very, but you still express yourself, because it's like dancing and it is sort of creative.
It's movement. Movement is creative.
Oh, I love it.
You guys, we're gonna get into so much fun stuff.
We're gonna get into so much fun stuff. Also, we want to have guests. We're gonna have
guests.
Oh my God. One thing that's really similar about us is we both have a best friend named Megan that also is in the textile program with us.
And that we met through the textile program.
Your best friend Megan was a grad student, and my best friend Megan was an undergrad with me, and they were both in textile. Isn't that crazy?
Super crazy. So many good things.
We also have another friend named Diana that we want to have on the podcast.
We're probably going to have her first. But our guests, we're so excited because they're going to be people who are working in the craft fields. They're going to hopefully bring a craft to work on while we chat with them.
Yeah, or maybe, you know what? Craft means so many things. So maybe we'll learn more crafts.
That's right.
Like
absolutely
way beyond textiles.
I love that idea.
I don't know.
That's true. So just craft, because we can dive into like the other craft areas, talk about that. I'm so excited.
I'm really excited.
It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna do some little craft history lessons too. We one of the things we were doing when we first started this podcast was giving each other little topics to research. And so we're gonna kind of divert them to be focused more on craft. And just so we can learn more, and because craft has a very rich history.
Yeah, I mean, we have a whole episode on camp, because that's a really important.
We do. Yes,
that's like really important to me.
Absolutely,
as an artist and as a queer person.
Yeah, this is a gay podcast. By the way, if you're not into it, get out of here. Gay, queer. We're gonna talk about gay shit.
Gay.
Oh my gosh, that was a lot. Sorry.
Gay.
But yeah, we do talk about camp, because I think camp and craft can totally be connected.
And if you don't know what camp is,
wait for our episode.
Wait for that episode. Yeah. We'll drop it soon.
We will.
Well, I mean, also, who knows where it's gonna go?
That's true.
It might be something, I don't know. I hope we have a little like inside podcast like lore.
Oh, we absolutely will. I think if you're gonna follow from the beginning, there's gonna be some like good content, I guess.
I think we're gonna
see how it develops within the podcast itself.
Yeah, I mean, it's so exciting about it is you can follow us along, and if you're listening to this, and we have like 1 billion episodes already, and this is way in the future.
And like you're starting here,
like you can start from the beginning. You can also just start.
I think you can just jump in
wherever. Yeah. Because honestly, the later episodes are probably gonna be better.
Oh, they definitely will be better. The idea is that we're improving always, right?
Right. So we're going to be improving, but I think it is fun to like see where we started and where the podcast goes and what we like develop into. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be so fun. And we're glad you're here.
We're glad you're here. We hope you listen.
Yeah.
And Crocs, please sponsor us.
Yes, please. Crocs, we love you. Mary Mecca, I love you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, our little outro that we always forget.
Yeah, we always forget. We're gonna get it.
We're gonna get it
really well.
Maybe we should have like an intro to the outro. Like
I think we should.
Like like see, this is what we're
talking about. We openly just talk our ideas while we're doing our other things. Yeah.
Well, I want to say ta-ta, and I want you to say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Because it's like the double.
It is the double, and it's cute. And we're going to do it.
At first, in the very first episodes that we recorded, we were saying stay sexy. But that's from my favorite murder. And I was like, actually,
we actually
maybe not.
can't. That's called copyrighted. Yeah. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to step on
This is our own thing. This is we're our own thing.
Yes.
This is new.
Exactly. Yeah. It's brand new.
Yeah.
We'll reference. Anyway, it's been great.
It's been great. Happy crafting.
Happy crafting.
Okay, ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
This podcast episode is hosted and produced by the Diananamic team of Diana Harper and Diana Kennedy. All branding and graphic design is created by the ever-talented Addie. You can find her on Instagram at Addie the Nomad. Our intro and outro music is written and produced by the amazing My Boy Scoochie. You can find him on Spotify at My Boy Scoochie or on Instagram at myboy.scoochie. Many thanks to all our collaborators and to our wonderful listeners. Ta-ta for now.
There are 2 of them.